My name's Steve Wright, and I teach guitar. I teach beginners, I teach intermediates, and I also teach advanced and professionals as well. Today's lesson is an intermediate level lesson, and we're going to talk about minor 7 flat 5 chords, sometimes called half diminished chords. We'll talk about the theory, a little bit of the theory. We could spend an hour on the theory of this chord, but we're just going to touch on it. We'll talk about the voicings in 2 different string groups, and that's probably all we'll have time for, so let's get started. Let's see. So with the theory side, this is the part that sometimes people get a little bit confused on, and there's good reasons for that, but we're going to try to make it simple here. This particular example I've done in the key of B flat, and that's so I can use the A note as a bass note, so we can hear how the chord sounds over its root. So sticking with the theory for a second, the parent scale in this case is B flat major. So that's at 5th position, starting with the middle finger on B flat, just to show the B flat major scale. You've probably heard that before. Now if we back up a half step or go down a half step to start at the 7th degree and play its octave, still only using the key of B flat, now we hear the low Korean sound, or the minor 7 flat 5 sound, if we play thirds off the A note. So like this, 1. So that's A, C, E flat, and G. So again, that's A minor 7 flat 5. You can play that in this root position voicing, but you can see it's kind of got quite a stretch in it. And it's not what we always want to use. So we can play that A minor 7 flat 5 a lot of different ways. So the common chord symbol again is an A, a dash sign minor 7, and then a little flat 5. So A minor 7 flat 5 is how you're going to often see this chord. But again, it can be used a lot of different ways. So we'll keep moving. All right, so the voicings. I included 2 different string sets: the 5, 4, 3, 2, which is the middle strings, and then the 4, 3, 2, 1, which is the top 4. So you'll notice right away that's the exact same sound, but 2 different fingerings. See how my fingers look? Like that, like that. All right, so starting at the far left on the, let's start at the bottom row, the 4, 3, 2, 1. So the 4, 3, 2, 1 group. Now, real quick, a little bit more theory. The bottom finger, or the lowest note that you hear, that's the 5th of the chord in this example. So this is the 5th. You would call this the 2nd inversion. So to back up, just a good way to refer to inversions is by their lowest note. So if it's a root position, that's going to be the root. First inversion would be the 3rd in the bottom. This happens to be the 5th in the bottom. Now I have to show it this way because of the way the guitar is laid out in this key. So this is a 2nd inversion minor 7 flat 5. Then a 2nd inversion, then 3rd inversion. So this is with the G in the bottom. Then a root position. See, the root position happens up here in this key, but this is A minor 7 flat 5, and then this is A minor 7 flat 5 with the 3rd in the bass. I'm going through this pretty quick, but you can always go back and look at the grid. Now, with the other string group, the 5, 4, 3, 2 string group, that's the middle strings. You see the 3rd is down here. And by the way, this is the exact same chord down or up an octave. So here's the C. So there's A minor 7 flat 5 up here, the 10th fret on the 4, 3, 2 string group, or 4, 3, 2, 1 I should say. And then here's the 5, 4, 3, 2. Same chord. Then the next one. So a good thing to practice to get it under your fingers is to play it in 2 positions if possible, like this. So this is the top 4 strings and the middle 4 strings. You hear that? That's exact same, but the fingerings are different. So you can practice that, just switching back and forth between them. And this, same, and same. So hopefully that'll get you started with the minor 7 flat 5 chord. See you in the lessons.